Hi, I'm Randy Jeffers, and behind me you'll see a mule that lives across the road from me. Now, this is not just any old mule. This is the world's greatest mule, maybe the greatest mule that's ever lived on the planet, ever. And the reason is because this mule instinctively and intuitively understands success. Now, you probably heard me say before, but it's not the things in life that happen to you that really matter. It's how you handle the things that happen to you. That's what really makes all the difference. Well, one day this old mule was out in his field, and there was an old well that they used to use, but it long since had not been used, and it wasn't covered over very well. And so the mule was out there, and he stepped on one of the boards that was covering it, and it all rotted away, and boom, down he went into the well, fell right into it, and the farmer heard all this loud noise. He heard this braying or whatever kind of noise it is that mules make when they fall into a well. So he came out and looked around, and sure enough, he got to the well and looked down there, and there was his mule. Well, he felt pretty bad for this mule, but he didn't know what to do because that mule was pretty heavy, and he didn't know how he was going to get him out of there. And come to think of it, that mule really wasn't worth that much to him, and neither was that well. So he just decided that what he would do instead is that he'd get all of his neighbors together. Now, fortunately, I wasn't there. I was on a trip that weekend, and so I didn't get to see all this firsthand. But he got them all together, and he enlisted their help to get them to help bury that old mule. They're going to get a bunch of dirt, and they're just going to shovel it in there and put that mule out of his misery. Well, initially, the old mule, he was hysterical. But as the farmer and his neighbors started shoveling, and the dirt, started hitting his back, he had this incredible thought. See, it suddenly dawned on him that every time a shovel load of dirt landed on his back, he would just shake it off and step up. And so he started doing this. And every time they would shovel it in, shake it off, step up, shake it off, step up, shake it off, and step up. And he started repeating this to himself to give himself some encouragement. And no matter how painful it was when the dirt hit him, or how distressing the situation seemed, the old mule, he just fought off his panic, and he just kept right on shaking it off and stepping it up. Well, it wasn't long before the old mule, he was exhausted and battered and beaten up, but guess what happened? He stepped triumphantly over the wall of that well, and what seems like it was going to bury him, well, it actually helped him. All because of the manner in which he handled his adversity. And isn't that life? Isn't that how life is for all of us? You see, if we face our problems, and if we respond to them positively, and we refuse to give in to panic or bitterness or self-pity, and we shake it off and step up, absolutely incredible things will happen to us. Here's to your absolutely incredible success.